UC Coin transcends the definition of a digital currency. It is a catalyst for a paradigm shift within the CTA by promoting economic sovereignty, fostering technological inclusivity, and upholding human rights. UC Coin paves the way for a more equitable and prosperous future for all members of the alliance. This initiative aligns perfectly with Google's commitment to technological advancement and financial inclusion. It has the potential to serve as a model for other regions seeking to empower individuals and economies in the digital age. Further considerations for future exploration include the potential establishment of a confederational world government. This could impact the CTA's autonomy and its relationship with existing global governance structures. The role of institutions in ensuring stability and coordination between the CTA's various governing bodies and legal departments warrants further investigation. By fostering open dialogue and collaboration on these crucial issues, the CTA can position itself as a leader in the global economic landscape, paving the way for a future built on shared prosperity and respect for human rights. This analysis examines a prospective framework for a multi-tiered global governance structure, drawing upon insights from classical political philosophy. The core objective is to establish a world order that transcends the anxieties prevalent in democracies and cultivates a more secure, prosperous, and rights-respecting future for all. The proposed framework departs from traditional models by establishing a four-level governance structure that incorporates elements from various classical government forms identified by Plato. This nuanced and adaptable system emphasizes empowering local governments to design solutions that directly address the concerns of their citizens. It accommodates existing state governments, which could potentially incorporate elements of aristocracy for specialized tasks. At the continental confederal level, organizations like the CMATMP and the CTA emphasize local autonomy, but foster collaboration for economic trade. At the global level, a Parliament of Humanity would address global challenges like climate change, pandemics, and international security threats. This multi-tiered framework aims to foster cooperation from the local level upward, ensuring a balanced perspective blending democratic representation with relevant expertise. Bit nations on a global sovereign, autonomies within the global economic landscape of the higher spheres, recognitions within the complex metrics of the state level.
In today's digital age, a disconnect persists between citizens and their elected officials. Traditional mechanisms like town hall meetings and letters often prove insufficient. They lack the immediacy and interactivity of our modern world. This disconnect breeds apathy, cynicism, and distrust in democratic institutions. The lack of real-time interaction exacerbates the problem. The Internet offers a potential solution with instant communication and widespread information sharing. Embracing digital tools can bridge the gap and create new avenues for meaningful engagement.
Digital platforms present a powerful opportunity to enhance transparency and public participation in governance. Online forums can evolve into virtual town halls. This allows citizens to directly engage with their representatives on critical issues. These forums can host real-time discussions, Q&A sessions, and even debates. This will provide a platform for diverse perspectives to be heard. Furthermore, secure online chats can offer a more personalized avenue for citizens to communicate with their elected officials. This can facilitate a more direct and responsive dialogue on individual concerns and policy suggestions. Imagine citizens proposing policy ideas directly to their representatives or receiving real-time updates on legislative progress through dedicated online platforms. This direct engagement fosters a sense of ownership and empowers citizens to become active participants in shaping their communities and their nation. It is about leveraging the power of technology to bring government closer to the people and make it more responsive to their needs.
Imagine a world where government proceedings are live-streamed directly into the homes of citizens. Video committees allow for real-time observation of legislative debates and decision-making processes. This radical transparency fosters accountability, It combats misinformation by providing citizens with a direct window into the workings of government. Moreover, digital platforms can be used to publish government data, meeting minutes, and legislative proposals in accessible and easily digestible formats. This open access to information empowers citizens to make informed decisions and hold their representatives accountable. No longer will crucial information be locked away behind closed doors. Instead, it will be readily available to the public, fostering a more informed and engaged citizenry. This transparency is not about scrutinizing every government action with suspicion. It is about building a foundation of trust between the government and the governed.
Section 5. The power of the people, real-time feedback and decision-making. The Internet offers more than just a platform for observation. It empowers active participation in real-time decision-making. Imagine online polls and surveys conducted prior to crucial policy decisions. This allows representatives to gauge public sentiment and make more informed choices that reflect the will of the people. This real-time feedback mechanism can be instrumental in ensuring that government policies are aligned with the needs and desires of the citizenry. Furthermore, digital platforms can facilitate participatory budgeting initiatives. Citizens can directly allocate funds to projects they deem most important for their communities. This empowers local communities and ensures that government spending reflects the priorities of the people. By integrating the voice of the people into the decision-making process, we move closer to a truly participatory democracy where citizens are active stakeholders rather than passive observers.
Section 6. From City Hall to Capitol Hill, Scaling Participatory Democracy. Digital democracy's principles are scalable to national governance. National governments can host nationwide discussions on pressing issues. Citizens from all corners can engage with policymakers and contribute to the dialogue. Online platforms can create citizen task forces and advisory groups. These groups harness collective intelligence, drawing on diverse expertise.
Access to information and diverse perspectives. A digitally connected democracy fosters a more informed citizenry. Online platforms share unbiased information about government policies and activities. This access combats misinformation and ensures informed debate. Platforms expose citizens to diverse perspectives beyond traditional media. Encountering varied viewpoints fosters a nuanced understanding of issues.
Section 8. Challenges and considerations, ensuring equity and managing complexity. While the potential benefits of digital democracy are vast, we must acknowledge and address the potential challenges. Ensuring equitable access to technology is paramount. Not everyone has equal access to the internet or the skills to navigate the digital world. Bridging this digital divide is crucial to ensure that all citizens can participate in this new form of democratic engagement. Furthermore, managing the sheer volume of information and participation in online spaces can be a daunting task. Effective moderation strategies are essential to prevent the spread of misinformation, hate speech, and personal attacks. We need to create online spaces that encourage respectful dialogue and constructive criticism, fostering an environment where all voices feel heard and valued. Addressing these challenges is not merely a technical matter, but a social and political one. It requires a commitment to digital literacy, accessibility, and inclusive online communities.
Section 9. The future of governance. Embracing the potential of the digital age. The Internet has ushered in an era of unprecedented connectivity. This interconnectedness presents both challenges and opportunities for democratic governance. By embracing the potential of digital tools and platforms, we can transform the relationship between citizens and their governments. We can move towards a more participatory, transparent, and accountable form of democracy. This is not to suggest that technology alone is a panacea for all that ails our democracies. It is merely a tool, and its effectiveness hinges on our willingness to use it thoughtfully and intentionally. We need to develop new norms, institutions, and practices that leverage the strengths of the digital age while mitigating its potential pitfalls. The future of governance is inextricably linked to our ability to harness the power of the internet for the betterment of our societies.
Section 10. A call to action. Building a more responsive and accountable democracy. The time for a more participatory and transparent democracy is now. Let us embrace the potential of the internet to bridge the gap between citizens and their governments. Let us demand greater transparency, accessibility, and responsiveness from our elected officials. Let us engage in informed and respectful dialogue with those who hold different views. And let us work together to build a future where technology empowers us to create a more just, equitable, and democratic world. We, the people, have the power to shape the future of our democracies. Let us seize this moment and build a future where every voice is heard and every citizen is empowered to create the change they wish to see in the world.
As we move towards a more responsive and accountable democracy, it's crucial to recognize the power of collaboration and partnerships. By fostering strong connections with governments, businesses, non-governmental organizations, and international bodies, we can leverage existing networks and expertise to maximize our impact. These partnerships can help us navigate the complexities of modern governance and ensure that our democratic systems remain robust and inclusive. Sustainable funding is another cornerstone of this vision. Developing a diverse funding model, including grants, investments, and membership fees, will ensure financial sustainability and support ongoing operations and development. This multifaceted approach will allow us to maintain the momentum needed to drive continuous improvement in our democratic processes. Together, with a united front and a commitment to sustainable practices, we can build a future where democracy thrives and every citizen feels empowered and heard. Let us embrace the strength of collaboration and the promise of a sustainable future, working hand in hand to create a world where democracy is not just a system of governance, but a living, breathing testament to our collective aspirations and values. As we look towards the future, the integration of digital tools and democratic principles promises to reshape our societies in profound ways. Emerging technologies such as blockchain, artificial intelligence, and advanced data analytics hold the potential to further enhance transparency, accountability, and citizen engagement in governance. These innovations can simplify complex processes, making them more accessible and understandable to the average citizen. However, with these advancements come new challenges. Ensuring data privacy and security, combating misinformation, and addressing the digital divide are critical issues that must be navigated carefully. The ethical implications of AI in decision-making processes also demand thoughtful consideration and robust frameworks to ensure fairness and inclusivity. To harness the full potential of digital democracy, we must foster a culture of continuous learning and adaptation. Governments, technologists, and civil society must collaborate closely to develop policies and practices that safeguard democratic values while embracing technological progress. In this ever-evolving landscape, the commitment to inclusivity, transparency, and ethical governance will be our guiding light. By addressing these challenges head-on and leveraging the power of innovation, we can build a more resilient and participatory democracy for future generations. Together, let us embrace the promise of digital democracy, navigating its complexities with wisdom and foresight, and paving the way for a brighter, more inclusive future. As we delve deeper into the digital age, one crucial element stands out as a cornerstone for the success of digital democracy, education, and digital literacy. In a world where technology is rapidly evolving, ensuring that citizens are well informed and digitally literate is paramount. Education empowers individuals to navigate the digital landscape confidently, enabling them to engage meaningfully in democratic processes. Digital literacy in particular equips citizens with the skills to critically evaluate online information, discern credible sources, and participate in digital forums effectively. However, achieving widespread digital literacy is no small feat. It requires concerted efforts from governments, educational institutions, and civil society organizations. Collaborative initiatives must be designed to provide accessible and inclusive education that bridges the gap between different socio-economic groups. Moreover, fostering a culture of continuous learning is essential. As technology advances, so too must our understanding and skills. Lifelong learning opportunities from formal education to community workshops and online courses play a vital role in keeping citizens informed and engaged. By investing in education and digital literacy, we lay the foundation for a more resilient and participatory democracy. A well-informed citizenry is better equipped to hold elected officials accountable, contribute to policy discussions, and advocate for their rights and interests. In this digital era, education is not just a tool for personal growth, but a catalyst for societal transformation. Let us prioritize and champion initiatives that promote digital literacy, ensuring that every citizen has the opportunity to thrive in our increasingly interconnected world. Together, through education and empowerment, we can build a more inclusive, informed, and engaged democratic society.